Once we have defeated this, use the greater cloth on Araxxor, and it will be the venomous. Please let me get some onyxes. Ooh, 15 Sardome Brews. I would definitely take that. Araxxor was my 1000th boss kill. Time to unlock this adrenaline crystal, which will be amazing. Now, these crystals, I'm able to go north, and you see how I only have 10% adrenaline? This gets you all the way to 100% adrenaline. Although granted, remember, if you are using necromancy, you will still want to attack the dummies to the east so that you're able to get those necrosis stacks. Whoa, now that was a speedy kill. I shaved off 58 seconds. Sheesh. Come on, let's get a drop for this personal best. Not really a fan of Telos, simply because the monsters, they remove your overload once they do hit you, and that is by the 3 golems in phase 4. And then of course, since I'm not really too used to this boss too much, I use a ton of food, in which case, remember, when you do kill the boss, when you are doing the Kili's tier 90 DPS route, the drop goes on the floor, not the inventory, because I accidentally did this twice, so you really want to pick it up. We may have underestimated just how powerful this was. Jeez, look at that 8-minute kill. For the last part of Kili's task, we will need to come Ambassador, although there is a little bit of a cheat code, and as players are able to indeed use a Dev Torch dart. But keep in mind, the person that is using the dart will not necessarily get this count for Kili's task, so you'll need to do this again, and someone else will have to dart. That way everyone on the team will get this item that will be on the chest, and boom, there is that weird whatever ectoplasm that I'm not able to pronounce. Hello Kili, got you the Telos, Araxxor, and 83 items that you did ask, but a little problem, there's a little bit of blood on all 3 of them, but I'm pretty sure you don't mind. Anyway, with that, I now have gotten my armor to tier 90 DPS. All I need to do is kill Hermod until I get those 15 Harmonic plate bodies, and then I will need to kill Krill Susroth until I believe we get 2 or 3 subjugation pieces. What is this? An improvement of 6 minutes and 28 seconds. Yep, that's right. We had like a 9-minute kill. The world's best weekly minigame is familiarization. This is because you're able to get triple charm enhancer, which lasts for 40 minutes. We'll be doing this to kill the obsidian creatures so that we're able to get as much obsidian charms as possible so that we're able to make the lava titans, which will be very beneficial for both summoning experience and it gives us that plus 10 mining level boost. In 40 minutes, I was able to get 1070 obsidian charms, and I also did get 2 shield drops, which are actually very important since they are needed for a master step. Now for the moment of truth, is this storable? Oh, thank goodness, yes. So that means we are able to boost someone's summoning level all the way up to 99 or even 120. Time to buy the golden cannon, which holds 60 cannonballs instead of 30. Time to unlock the royal cannon, which holds 60 cannonballs. The next one will be the restocking one that does require another 100 respect. After AFK smithing for a very long time, was able to get 90 smithing. With this, now I have access to making Elder Rune armor, which means yes, I can make a pickaxe, mattock, hatchet, everything in the world for upgrades for me and the whole team. After doing a lot of mining, was able to get 16 metamorphic geodes. Let's open them all. The main goal from this would have to be the primal stone sprites, along with getting some corrupted ore, and more importantly, the ally bars, which is going to save me a lot of time, in which case, wow, I just got a back-to-back. Ooh, an effigy. Hold up, wait, what? A dragon full helm and a dragon 2-handed sword. That's going to be pretty amazing. Now, these concentrated alloy bars, pretty much, I just saved myself probably about 6 hours of mining for those 10, and then for the enrich, I probably saved about 40 minutes on top of probably about another hour of mining. Heard there was a lot of bots on World 10, and boy oh boy is it true. Look, I will right click, look at the amount of people just in that one tile, and then there's one there. I go a little bit more east, and look, there's even more. It's so crazy. I mean, no wonder why people do complain that this is kind of a low money making method. I mean, just imagine all those accounts are bringing in those golden roses for the penance powders. After a very, very long time of AFK smithing, I was able to buy the restocking cannon. Now I can start working on the blacksmithing outfit, although I should have done this years ago. Took forever, and that would be getting 92 farming. Now I have access to growing and raising dragons, although sadly we only did get one egg, but I mean, I don't care. This is going to be amazing experience. Now all I have to do is, I believe, wait, what, 6 days, and I'm also halfway to 99. This actually took forever to find the ghost impling. I've completed all of the hard City of which means my book grimoire pocket slot is even better stats with +10, and more importantly, now while I'm killing dragons and the Dagnov Kings along with Aerits, the bones will automatically be put in the material storage. So this is going to be amazing for when we do start farming the Dagnov Kings for those Reaver rings, Champion rings, Stalker rings, and whatever the other ring. Had an amazing Kurosuzurov hour, in which case I got a subjugation hood, subjugation boots, the ward, which now makes me having a tier 70 magic shield, so that is an upgrade. I really did need that. And the steam battle stuff, which will be amazing for making urns, since this acts as, I believe, unlimited fire and water, so that we're able to fire urns, because previously I was using a staff of fire to save the 10 fire runes. However, I did need to continuously have 5 water runes for every spell, so that really did hurt. Hold up, when did I get an uncut moonstone? And I must have gotten this forever ago. They get 3000 ectoplasm and 400 greater ensouled bars. Whoop, 94 defense. Oh snap, just got the totem of treasure top at 124 kill count. What? 94 mining by accident from this Nemi Forest? Well, that was very unexpected, but hey, I will take those gains. Goodbye daily scape for Gustanian cash, because, yep, that's right, I did this to 99 divination. And even better, I'm now able to make the best in slot sign-up orders without having to +2 God Baron boost for 30 minutes a day. Now that we have access to ports, the main goal is you want to go to your ship, edit, and then try to get as many people with the same role. For instance, green is generally the morale role, blue people are usually the seafaring, and the reds are usually combat. Since I am first starting out, your ships will be very, very low percentage. For instance, this one is a 26. This one is a 62. You want to go to the lowest one, and you're able to hit this little refresh button, and hopefully, like I just did, to get a high 70% chance or higher. Right now, we don't have access to another boat. I mean, we do, but we have no captain. To get that situated, you want to go to the top of the area, hit the crew roster, and then where it says captain, we want to recruit him. So, okay, perfect. And then since these are free, we might as well recruit as many as possible. Right here where it says it needs 80 chimes, this is how you know that you need to have money. So pretty much just refresh them until you get more free people of the same role. Stats as possible, and then you want to just go to voyages, edit ship, put your captain on them. And then, for example, I got 2 combats, and then 2 seafarings. Tomorrow at reset, I will be getting another refresh where hopefully I'll get 5 of the same people. And then for the ships, we're able to upgrade and unlock some stuff. So for example, I'm very close to Searing, so when I do purchase it, it will purchase it for the other rigging as well. And then make sure at the bottom right corner to hide obsolete ship parts. The first starting missions do take about 35 minutes, and then the next region will take like 50 minutes. The next region after that will take an hour and a half, then 3 hours, 6 hours. Eventually, it becomes like a little herb run that you do in the morning and or at night. For ports, there is a way to see what percent you are from the next region, and you can look this at the top of the screen with the archipelago map, or you can also right click the captain's log and map. For example, I have 99%, but when I view the rewards from this one, since I have completed the boat, we will now have access to the whole region. And immediately, the first thing you do when you do unlock a new region, you want to go to crew roster, and you want to reset your people so that you're able to get that current crew member pretty much, so like gunpowder. And then remember, you want combat, morale, and seafaring people. And just like before, while you are doing the missions, you really want to focus on one type of boat per style. So for example, this one is nothing but seafaring, and I mean nothing but that. I have all 5 members. Even though they're low tier, I still do have an 86% chance of success. Woo! Now I have access to the site region.